Okay, so Tuesday's come and gone. Elections had. Votes are in. Seats won. Seats lost. And again, just like every 2 years, after there's these major votes and changes, someone does something stupid. So Las Vegas, Nevada, has decided that what they're going to do is punish the homeless with fines and jail and prison time. They're going to make it illegal for homeless people to sleep outside or take up space. They're just that sick of the homeless. Just think about that. The homeless are the human beings without a place to stay are such a nuisance. They are going to charge them the money that they don't have and or put them in the prison, costing us money that we barely have. That is some genius shit for you. This is why we can never have nice things. This is why I don't like politicians. Now, politicians to me are just terrorists in a suit. That's it. Oh no, you're not afraid of them. No. But they do everything they can to ruin your lives mentally, physically, financially. And they put everything that you put into society into the pockets of people who don't need anything. So, instead of, this is here, if I were in charge, if I were to do something, it would be, wow, we have homeless people. Why? Let's ask why. They ain't got no job. They want handouts. Anyone thinking like that? Go fuck yourself. This is not a situation where I can be gentle about. I get tired of feeling as weak and powerless as I am when I go places to get food and confronted with a homeless person who is looking for some change or some food or something. I get tired of it because this person is someone that I should never have to meet. This person should not be on the street. This person should be able to live in a home and live their life comfortably. And if they aren't in a home, it's because they messed themselves up so much that they've disqualified themselves from having a home. That's the only reason someone should be homeless. Because they done burned their home down trying some scam and they get nothing out of it because they got caught. They don't go to prison. They just don't have a home. Deal with it. You give power of attorney to somebody that you trust because they said they can make you a lot of money without you doing any background check, then you screwed up. To punish the people being punished by an unjust and cruel society, to me, means that these people should be locked up for cruel and unusual punishment. It is torture to beat on someone that's already been beat down. It is criminally negligent to ignore someone and then find a way to further ignore them and yet extract some kind of money from them. Really? I understand trying to make $1 out of 15 cents, but you're trying to make 15 cents out of debt. You got to think about that stuff. These politicians should be locked up. No damn, a king just weld that shit shut. Don't give them a chance of parole or nothing. I don't want to have a toilet roll, parole, a Tootsie Roll. I don't even care. They don't need it. I don't even want them there for roll call. They just there. Someone slides some food in and be like, deal with it. The homeless people need to be dealt with in these manners. Make sure you put jobs there for these people. You know what? Use the taxpayer money and do something like build a legit community for the homeless. They have their community. They live there for free. And they must find a job. They must find a job. They live there, and the job they get supports the place. It goes into it. It's, for all intents and purposes, it could be seen as rent-free. It could be seen as all that, but they got to buy their own toiletries, their own food, and their pay is also deducted to go into that, into the complex of some kind. Now, this ain't just the only thing in my mind. I got quite a few avenues to help the homeless. But give them a place where they can live so they can have an address. Obviously, it'd be voluntary, but they go there and they live. They say, this is my address. I want to work here. They have a place to wash their clothes. And simple clothes are provided for them. You know, very simple colored t-shirts, simple pants, or shirt or shorts. You know, simple things that, you know, you can just get off the rack or some discount or warehouse or something. And they go work for these places. They make their money. They pull it in. It's called being social. You know, this is socialism, folks. You know what happens when socialism fails? Barterism. And you don't want that. I promise you, you don't want the barter system. It's used here and there, but if it becomes the thing, we are absolutely fucked. But that's not for another 200 or 300 years. Because, you know, it takes a long time for people to get it right. You know, what? Oh, you don't conflate my words. No, when I say get it right, for people to fuck shit up the way they need it to be so they could complain more. Right now, Las Vegas, Nevada, has the ability to end all of this, but they chose to make it worse. They could easily round these people up, put them in an area, give them an address, and send them out to make money. I don't give a shit if it's cleaning up the streets. I don't give a shit if it's detailing and washing cars. I don't give a shit if it's mowing and cutting grass. Pay these people so they can have some dignity. It don't take much. All it takes is a bit of decency, which clearly Las Vegas don't have. This is Cedric Kennedy for Comparative Reasoning. Thank you for listening. And for those that don't, get fucked.